Federal funding cuts are having a widespread impact in Illinois, affecting everyone from farmers to people who are food insecure.
WGN's Courtney Spinelli is at the South Shore Cultural Center, where she heard some of those concerns.
The Food Justice Summit is being held right now, but it comes at a time where a major shift in federal funding is leaving many farmers and food banks worried about what's already happening and what's to come.
The USDA cuts affect every part of the country.
From urban areas like Chicago to rural communities, food deserts see no geographical boundaries. It's grants like the ones now frozen by the U.S. Department of Agriculture that many rely on, especially people facing food insecurity.
We're really worried about our ability to continue distributing all the food, throughout our network to make sure that we're meeting the need in the community.
The USDA eliminated two programs that provide over $1 billion in funding to schools and food banks to buy directly from local farms, ranchers, and producers at the Greater Chicago Food Depository. The impacts are already being felt.
We had about $400,000 in purchases from 9 farms that we are not able to continue with now.
The Trump administration and Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, claim the slashes in funding are to reduce government waste. But this one, opponents argue, could have a devastating ripple effect.
I think what they didn't realize with the funding, with these cuts, that it just did not affect the individual that received them.
The Farmer Veteran Coalition of Illinois works to mobilize military veterans to feed America. As the president of the coalition explains, one of their farmers based in Chicago had 5 pantries they were providing food to, but due to funding cuts, that's been scaled back to 2.
Those particular community pantries have lost fresh products that is produced right here in Chicago for people in Chicago.
In South Suburban Monee, farmer Josh Sneddon signed a contract with the USDA for a new solar system he installed in December. As he hopes to expand his operation, he says this is an added stressor and one of several grants he applied for.
These are not new dollars. These are contracts. These are commitments that were made by the U.S. government.
What we're seeing now is bad enough, but Congress is also considering cutting SNAP, and for every meal that food pantries provide, SNAP provides 9 meals.
A new report says SNAP benefits or food stamp cutbacks could cost local economies billions each year. Some fear the burden of this will add to those trying to put food on tables as the hits keep on coming.
We share a passion for feeding our communities, regardless of their income and economic level.
Of the money the state of Illinois was approved to distribute under a multi-year agreement with the federal government, about $18 million remains outstanding as of today. At the South Shore Cultural Center, Courtney Spinelli, WGN News.